Truly, Britt, Renee. Ew! Do you see that moving? Where'd he go? Ew! Rats kind of creep me out. That's like really creepy. Huh? What?
When we get back, I get to my computer. Rat Kings. This is like a 5B moment.
Rat City.
Rat King? Huh?
Rat. Well, Britt, I don't think you'll be interested in Rat Kings.
No thanks, because in the first place, they kind of freak me out. You look white.
But
It took it a second. It's chilly out here. Oh my goodness gracious. I am over in Brooklyn. Wow, it's so cool. I really want to be able to get a really cool, neat shot from the other side, but I'm not sure if we're able to. We did just eat at Grimaldi's, I think. I feel so horrible butchering the name. It was very good. It was very excellent. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, wow, this is so cool. I didn't get to come over to Brooklyn the last time I was here. The last time I was here, I think it was like 9 years ago or so. And then right here, you can vaguely see, or I can vaguely see the Statue of Liberty because it's so foggy. It's absolutely insane. Just like see it like all behind me. It's like, wow. Very cool. So neat. I'm bright and beaming, even though I'm still, woohoo, so cool.
Bedridden for a couple of years. So that's why Emily Rogan is actually dedicated part of it, because she made a lot of administrative decisions like you said. And then that's the dad. And the plan
So yes, that is where we are going.
If I went straight up, I would hit the building.
Stop right there. But that is where we are going.
Yeah, because you feel like
we're going to the fountains where the towers were.
It would scare the crap out of you going up that hill.
This is so cool. I know I keep saying that in like all of my videos, but behind me is New Jersey. That's so cool. Very neat. So you can be in New York and see the skyline of New Jersey. So very cool. Neato, neato, neato. I love Devin that knows he's been living in New York for forever. So that's so cool. What? So is it better than ours in Florida? That was so good if you couldn't hear it. It's a Cinnabon from Burger King.
They make it so much better than in Florida. So much better.
Whew.
You got my ticket, honey.
Up. Whew. Okay, so apparently they closed this area for the 9/11 memorial amazing fountains, which I remember seeing from the documentary. They closed at 5:30. We didn't know, so we were literally running over here. Whew, so we made it. It looks pretty, but I want to see it. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Wow. Oh, this is, wow. And they're lit up at night. I don't even know if you can see me actually, and it's so loud, but wow. Now, have you been over here already, Devin, or is this like your first? Oh, okay.
You haven't been over here tonight.
Wow.
Right there.
There's Freedom Tower.
You know, this would be a good skier spot.
Yeah.
Well, the trees are kind of...
But what were you trying to say? Try to speak up with the waterfall.
The architecture of this was obvious for obvious, symbolical purposes. It was built in the footprint of the actual buildings. And then the first drop, the waterfall or whatever, was to represent the obvious, city's loss of the two towers and the people in it and whatnot. And then there's a second square in the center. There's a second drop that signifies like the soulful loss of lives and the connection that the people had to the other people that were lost, and that being the very center of New York City, and it being the heart of New York City, where the people. That's the second drop. That's the second loss, as it were. But yeah.
So that's the second drop right there, in the center. It's so pretty, wow. And these names, wow. I like that they have it like backlit. Wow. Goodness. Hey, can you describe to me what this building is?
It's that place where they did that thing.
Tell me.
Tell you what.
Tell me what you told me.
Golly, I guess I'm like.
Project.
All right.
If Apple TV was like that, but I was watching it live.
This building is where they filmed the scene in The Dark Knight Rises, where Bane robs the stock exchange or whatever. And yeah, that's it.
Ta-da! That's pretty snazzy. What?
You're funny.
You're funny.
You're funny.
Thank you, Devin, for bringing us over here. This is all Wall Street.
This
Very
is
cool.
Wall Street. Here at the wall.
Well, where's the bull? Isn't there a bull somewhere?
Yes, we're going to that.
Okay. What do you think of it?
I'm
What
a
do you think
Taurus.
of it? Hey! I'm a Taurus. I really am, though. I was born on Mother's Day. How you doing? What's up? We're buddies. You gotta rub them good luck so you can have good luck.
There you go.
Met tomorrow. Metropolitan Museum.
Maybe Central Park?
No, the museum I wanted to go to was
MoMA. Modern Art Museum.
no, it was the big one right beside.
Natural.
Museum of Natural History.
No.
No?
Um,
National.
Silencio, por favor. It's right beside Central Park. The big one right beside Central Park.
That's Metropolitan Museum.
Are you sure?
Long white columns.
Maybe.
So we are on the Staten Island ferry.
Yep.
We haven't taken off just yet, so.
Nope.
Okay. It's too dark. What is the Statue of Liberty? You can see its torch. Whoa, what's that? Is that a...
It's a butt.
Let's do it without the sound. So apparently the boyfriend absolutely had to see The Hobbit in IMAX, which, I mean, the IMAX here at this theater is, I was told, like, completely amazing. But in my mind, I was like, I guess I could tolerate seeing it. But then apparently Silver Linings with Jennifer Lawrence, I think she's a very good actress. I was like, well, then could I see that? And so apparently I am seeing that with Chris. So hopefully the movie's good. And the boyfriend and Devin are seeing The Hobbit, so good deal. So let's start this movie. Woohoo! Okay, so what are we doing, Devin?
Alright, so today our path, so I live around here. Alright, so we walked to 125th, took a train all the way to High Street in Brooklyn. And we ate at Grimaldi's, which is in Dumbo, around here. Then we walked the Brooklyn Bridge. Then we walked over here to about here's the Trinity Church. Then we walked to the World Trade Center site. We walked over here, just where the World Financial Center is. Saw this side of the island. That's where you saw Lady Liberty over here. Came back, walked back up here. The 9/11 memorial is actually more down here.
Ah.
Walked down to...
I didn't realize that.
Walked over to Wall Street here. Saw the New York Stock Exchange and everything. Then we walked all the way down to Staten Island Ferry. Went to Staten Island, came back, and then took the train back up. Took the yellow line all the way back up to 34th. Bonchon Chicken was here. Then, in a rush to the movie, we had to go walk up to 34th here, take the one train back up to Lincoln Center, see the movie, and then we finally took the 121.